Hello guys, welcome back to another manager review video. It's a boy eFootball good. So guys, today we are going to be reviewing a very good manager, Genesio. He's one of the best manager in the game, and this is his new formation. Let's check it out. 4-3-3. That is his new defensive and offensive formation. So let's see what his offensive tactics is like. So his attacking style is possession game, build up is short pass, attacking areas is center, positioning is flexible, defensive styles is front line pressure, containment area is wide, pressing is aggressive. So and this is his defensive tactics, literally same as the offensive, almost if not same. So this is the manager we are going to be reviewing. So let's talk about the player or the players we need to use in this formation. So like I always say, use a goal pusher is highly recommended. A goal pusher is highly recommended. So in the left wing and in the right wing position, you need players that are fast, good passing. So you can use a very good player there. In the left wing forward, you can use Neymar there. You can use Ronaldo. You can use any other good player that are very good with passing, shooting, dribbling, and it's very, very important they have all these attributes I mentioned. Same apply as the right wing forward. Just in case you don't know how to use this right wing Messi, if you have him, don't use him because he doesn't join attack. He might delay your attack. Use another creative playmaker or another prolific winger there. So there are other winger like Salah, Greenwood, and so on you can use in that position. So in the center midfield, use players that are very creative. So Iniesta and Robson are very, very good. Both of them are whole players, so they are very good in that midfield position. Make sure you use a creative playmaker with a good attribute, especially a good attacking attributes is very, very highly recommended. Also, in the defensive position, I'll be using Patrick Vieira, the boss-to-boss Vieira. But if you don't have this boss-to-boss Vieira, you can use the destroyer Vieira, or you can use any other defensive midfielder. Please don't use three central midfield players. The formation came with three central midfield formation, but I converted one to defensive, which is the place I'm playing Vieira. So make sure you use or make sure you use a good defensive player. Like, we have Anchorman, we have boss-to-boss defensive player, we have orchestrator. So we have Busquets, we have Kimmich, we have Guardiola, we have Alonso, but use the ones with good defensive attributes is highly recommended. So in the defensive area, in the center back, I always pair Puyol with Beckenbauer. Puyol is a destroyer, Beckenbauer is a build-up. So I always pair destroyer and build-up, and it works fine for me. But if you don't have a build-up, you can go with two destroyer. If you don't have a destroyer, you can go with two build-up. If you have an extra frontman, please, you can use extra frontman, but be careful the way you use them to drive forwards, because when the extra frontman triggers, they go forward a lot. So in the fullbacks, you can use the fullback of your choice, be it defensive or offensive. It's your choice. Just make sure they are very, very good. Like when it comes to speed, they have a decent speed, at least 90 or 88 upwards. So that speed is the most important thing when it comes to right back and left back. So make sure they have a very good speed. So and go ahead and use your choice, defensive or offensive. As for me, I love using an offensive fullbacks. So when it comes to the goalkeepers, I use defensive goalkeeper. Either I'm using Oliver Kahn, I'm using Peter Cech, I'm using any other defensive goalkeeper. I don't know why, I just love them. Offensive goalkeepers are good because they rush out sometimes to clear the line. Sometimes when they rush out, your opponent might dribble them, chip the ball, or even lead to penalty or red card. So it's your choice, but I prefer defensive goalkeeper. I can control them and bring them out the way I want, unlike the offensive goalkeeper. So go ahead and use offensive or defensive. It's your choice. No big deal there. So let's talk about the players you need on the bench. On the bench, you need a player that can play in the left wing position. You need a player that can play in the right wing position. You need at least one center back, and you need two central midfielder, or at least one central midfielder, one defensive midfielder. Any is okay. You need a goalkeeper just in case of red card, injury, or any other thing. But if you don't like using a goalkeeper, go ahead and replace the player with the player of your choice. And you need a center forward, which is very highly recommended. Maybe you can use super sub like Izagi, like Haaland, like Origi, and so on. You can bring on super sub there. So guys, that is how you play this formation. Let's head to gameplay to see how these players will perform.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly. Chance!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Big chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now it's Kane. Gets away from his opponents. And here's Lucas Moura. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
So everybody is talking about this major new managerial appointment. It's hard not to join in that conversation. What do you think he'll bring to them, Jim?
Well, Peter, he's a manager with a big personality and proven pedigree, so he should get these players down. It's Rashford!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
It's come through. Rashford! There it is! The breakthrough strike.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Managed to get it away. Davis. Reguilon. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Whipped in. Half an hour played now. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. And it's Iniesta. Højbjerg gets it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Kane.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Now it's Kane. He's come loose. He's through, now is he in? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Iniesta. Rashford, he's gone for it! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. That was a given, it always was.
Rashford is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for him.
So the lead now is 2.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
A scything tackle. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Got a shot up. It's hit the upright. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're already into the second period. Kane, it's Kane! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the second half is off to a flyer! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Tottenham get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Vieira needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And that has been cleared. He's had a goal! Well, he's fouled him there. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Son Heung-min battles to win it back, and now they can launch a counter. Triol gets it back. Good idea, just poorly executed. Lucas Moura. And here's Kane. Lucas Moura. Cuts it out. Tottenham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Keeper sends it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Ball through needs to be good here. Has a hit! They've scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. It'll be a throw-in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the finish! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Roberto Carlos goes looking. Lo Celso. Roberto Carlos does well there, alert. Lo Celso. Iniesta has created one goal already. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be the final act. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them. And the result